Hey, what up, gamers? It's Glenn again with some more pickups videos for you. Got a lot of good stuff here. Good to be able to show y'all some stuff that I picked up. I've got some boxes here too. I'm gonna try to do a little unboxing for y'all too. With some of these, hopefully it don't go too long. But let's kind of get started and see what we got here. So first of all, let's start out with the big box in the middle since I got it here. So this is a Mario Kart Double Dash bonus set that I got for the GameCube. So this was actually a store, video game store. That's consolidating. They closing one of these stores, so they had some deals going on. But anyway, this is let's take a look at it right fast. Here, let's see. Why don't we take a look at the front? Take a look at the back. There's a Mario Kart Double Dash. And take a look inside it right fast. Oh, actually, it's sealed on that side. So let's try to take a look at it on this side. So basically, now it's supposed to come with two games and two controllers. The Double Dash and the game. This came with two controllers, but it was actually one of the great controllers, and the Wavebird was in it without the receiver. I said maybe I'll pick up one later, but it got some wires in it. And what else we got here? The power supply, of course. And then Mario Double Dash, the game, and of course the GameCube. So this is a nice find, to have in the collection. So I wasn't disappointed with, coming across this nice little showpiece, I guess, to have in the collection. Like I said, it's a pretty decent one to find here. So yeah, let's kind of get this out of the way because I know this is going to take up some room. I'm gonna need this room for all these boxes and stuff too. So I'm going to slide this over like that. Maybe I'll put that on the side like that so I have a little bit more room. All right, so the next deal is two Super Nintendos. Regular Nintendos. I'm tripping. So I got two regular Nintendos I was able to find. Got some good deals on them. I'm not sure if they're working or not. I got them pretty dirt cheap. So I could probably par them out too if I can't get them to work. But it was pretty nice, a pretty nice deal I got for those. And also with those, I was able to find some what do they call? The NES Maxes, and I got like three of them here. Got three Maxes here I was able to find. Put them up here. 1, 2, 3. Three Maxes. And then also, my boy Eric hooked me up with a complete in box Max. So I appreciate that, bro. Appreciate the hookup there. I really do. So we got that, and so we got all three of those. So now let's go into some of these games I got here. Now this first game I got is a goodie, and this one is Mighty Final Fight. So this Mighty Final Fight, I got this for the Famicom since I've been, into my Famicom lately, So this was a good addition, and it's not as pricey as the US one. So I figured, hey, I wanted to play the game. So I said, I don't care if I play Japanese or US, it doesn't matter to me. And I wanted the actual cart, and here it is. I got Mighty Final Fight there. Hogan's Alley for the regular Nintendo, not that big of a deal. And then my boy Eric again hooked me up when he went over to England and brought me back a PAL version of, I think this is the regular Street Fighter 2. It is. So Street Fighter 2, the PAL version. So I appreciate that again, bro. That was good looking out. That's a nice piece to have in my collection too. So got that too. And then again, Eric hooked me up with another piece too, which is this The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D for the 3DS, and it's sealed too. So he know I'm not a role playing dude, but he wanted to get rid of it, and I'm like, I'll take it. I get a good deal. I got a good deal off of it. So so thanks again, bro, for that. Now I got some Genesis games here, and the 3 Genesis games. One I got is a repro, and that's Musha. And this repro, it's a complete repro. These games are the regulars getting up and up in price, and I got the original. So I said, another repro can't hurt me, to have. I wanted a complete and box repro too, and then, I didn't pay much for it. So and it plays well. So I'm like, why not? If I want to play the game, like I said, so I didn't mind getting that. Then my boy Eric again hooked me up with General Chaos for the Genesis, which is cool too. So I got to give this a try. I'm not sure if this is a role-playing game or what it is exactly. This is 1 to 4 player head-to-head and co-op play. So yeah, I got to check it out though. It seems like a pretty fun game. It's not complete. It's not complete, but it's still pretty cool to have in my collection because he knew I didn't have it. It's kind of hard to find stuff that I don't have. But anyway, here's Championship Pro-Am for the Genesis as well. Pick that up. I don't think this is complete either. But I just wanted to play this game. I just wanted, another Pro-Am racing game, instead of ones for the regular Nintendo. So I picked those up. So moving right along. Let's look at some of this stuff here too. Now, this is Street Fighter 3 Max. I was just about to say, I forgot I don't have the manual, but oh my goodness. All right. Well, okay, cool. So, Street Fighter 3 Max. I was about to say I didn't know where I got this from, but it was half price books. Half price books do like a 50% off every now and then, and I was able to pick that up, so I thought that was pretty straight. Throw that down there. And then that game store, they had a lot of empty boxes, so I picked up this PSP empty box, but it had the all the innards in it, like the sample disc and the just the instructions, all that type of stuff, and I picked it up pretty cheap. So I'm like, yeah. So I'm keeping my eye out for a PSP. I'm eventually get one. You know what I mean? Like I say, I got this and a couple other games, but I'm eventually get one. And then this I found too, which I thought was kind of you don't hardly see too much in the wild anymore. I only paid like $1 for it too, but it's the base for the fat PS2, and this the horizontal base. You might come across the vertical base, but you don't come across the horizontal base that much. So it was kind of nice to be able to find this and add this to the collection as well. So moving on here, let's look at some of these PlayStation pickups I got. So this one I picked up thinking I didn't have it, and of course I had it already. That's why I got to start. It's starting to get to the point when I'm out and about and I'm thinking I don't have something, I got to check now because I just ended up buying it, and then I had double. But it's a good one to have, Street Fighter Alpha 2 for the PlayStation, so, and it's the US one, and it's definitely a good game. So it's nice to, have another one in the collection too. It doesn't hurt anything. And then this is Bomberman for the PlayStation. I picked this up from a toy store, I believe. One of my guys that run a toy store, not a Toy Galaxy, but another toy store. But anyway, he had this, gave me a good deal on it, so that was a nice one to pick up too. Then another toy store, but this was a video game store around me that expanded and they moved close by, and GTA, the first one for the PlayStation, so Grand Theft Auto for the first one, that was a nice find to find there too. And then just kind of keeping with some of these other games, they weren't that expensive. I didn't have this RC Revenge, which is actually a pretty fun game for the PlayStation. RC Revenge, I picked that up. And then I didn't try this out yet, but it's called Perfect Weapon for the PlayStation. It's another fighter. You know, like I say, you don't hardly see PlayStation games out in the wild, so it was pretty cheap. So I was like, why not? So I'll hold off on those for a second. Just show these right fast because this picked up Sega CD NBA Jam. You know, so that was a nice one. I think this one is complete, by the way. It is. It is complete. You know, so this one was kind of, you know, I didn't have that in the collection, so I thought that was okay to have too. And I used to play this a lot when I had my US Saturn before, and when I got rid of a lot of my systems and stuff. I got rid of my US Saturn, which is US games, but I used to play the home run derby on this all the time, and this is World Series Baseball 2 with, I think that's Ken, yeah, that is Ken Griffey Jr. on the cover. But man, I used to have a lot of fun with this playing the home run derby, so I wanted this back in the collection since I got another US Saturn. So, you know, that was another one I thought that was pretty good to find. Now, this one here, these are all PlayStation 4 games I picked up. And this is Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. And I don't know how when this video is going to air, but I picked this up during Black Friday. So, you know, it was like 20 bucks. I'm like, how can you turn that down? You know, and I'm a big Uncharted fan like I am for Tomb Raiders. I like the Tomb Raiders too. So this was a nice, I'm looking forward to playing it. I heard it was kind of short, but that's all right. You know what I mean? But I like, it's nice to have it in the collection. I mean, it looks really nice too. So I'm kind of looking forward to playing that one too. And my other one here is Nier Automata. So Nier Automata, so you know, I heard a lot about this. It got a lot of rave reviews. You know, people like it, but you know, they say like it's underrated. Where you know a lot of people don't know about it and this and that. And when they said it's kind of like smut based, that's all they had to tell me. So you know, so I went out and bought it, and I played it. But I got so many other games I'm playing right now, like this next one, for instance, that I haven't got deep into it as of yet. But it does seem like a pretty deep game. It's a very beautiful game too. So I think I'll probably get into it more and more. Kind of like a smut slash RPG. I'm not being an RPG, but if it's smut oriented, which it kind of has a feel for that, it's pretty high tech like too. I dig it. I dig it. I like it a lot. So people, you know, who want to know a decent game to play on the PS4, I recommend Nier Automata. I think it's a really good game. All right. Now the game that I've been playing on the PS4 is that R-Type 5. Couldn't pass it up. Couldn't wait for this thing to drop. So I already beat it. So now I'm just trying to beat all the different, because I think it breaks down the different levels and stages or whatever, you know, it shows like, and I'm trying to beat it on all of the stages. So, but it's very fun. I haven't got, I don't know all of the techniques to it, like the cheer and all that type of stuff. I haven't figured all of that stuff out. But it's another rating. I'm happy to see them doing another rating. You know, I'm glad, you know, I'm still able to find some Smurfs. And see, since I'm talking about the Smurf too, it seems like the PS4 putting out a lot more Smurfs, because the PS3 didn't have as many Smurfs. And I'm like, between this and Sin Mortia, and a couple other ones that they did, you know, I'm glad they doing these Smurfs. So it's nice to have this rated 5 in the collection. Bring these ratings on anytime they want. So, now with that being said, I covered all that. Let's get into some of these boxes here. And this one, let's see what this package is here. I think I got an idea what this is. Pretty sure I know exactly what this is, and yes, it is. It is another PS4 game, and that is Crash. Crash, Bandicoot, Insane Trilogy. So all 3 games on the PS4 redid. You know, I was just waiting for a good time, you know, to get it. And of course, Black Friday is always the best time. I always look for games. I just wait and say Black Friday, I'm gonna get them because I know they're gonna mark them down cheap, and they did. So this is another one to add to my PS4 collection. So I'm happy to get that. So now let's take a look at this. Now this package here, it came from Japan or China. I think it's from China, if I'm not mistaken. And again, let's just see what we got here. Yeah, I'm glad I did this light because it would have tore this box, but this is kind of cool too. So speaking of Nier Automata, this is a little statue. Oh, she's really little too. but that's still cool because I didn't pay that much for it anyway. But here, I'll get in tight, let you see that. This is, you know, 2B. I think her name is 2B. 2B. Is that the character's name? And here I show you the side art of her right there. And then the other side art of her. You know, I mean, she's pretty. She's a badass. I give it to her. You know, she's a badass. You know, so and she got a little drone that follows her around too. You know, so this is kind of cool, man. Like I said, this is smut based something, and I kind of figured I would like this too. So I said I'm gonna go ahead and buy that character for it too, and add it to the collection there. So, but anyway, moving on. Now, this box here, I got this from a boy at Toy Galaxy, and I know it's a toy in it, but I forgot what else is in it too, because it's kind of been sitting here for a while. And I know he was wondering because I haven't really replied back to him that, you know, I received this package. But anyway, let's take a look and see what we got here. Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness, yeah. He said he was gonna send me some empties, some DS, oh my goodness, yeah, this is straight. So I ain't gonna open them all up. I mean, I'm kind of just, wow, he sent me a lot too. But he sent me some empty DS cases. Like this is Pokemon Diamond version. I mean, so it's not, this game is not in it, but all of the inners are in it, you know. And I'm not gonna do this for all of them, but here is, you know, and I guess this is the Pearl booklet right there. I'm not a big Pokemon fan either, but I told him, I said, yeah, I'll take these empties. He didn't want them. You know what I mean? Here's a Pokemon Empty Dungeon, Sea Monsters, Lego's original trilogy, Shrek Super Slam, Spectrobes, Yoshi's Island DX, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. This is Blue Rescue Team. I guess what was the other one? Different Rescue Team. I don't know. I have no idea. Dragon's Quest Monsters. Another Spectrodrome. So all of these will come in handy, most definitely. Oh, that must have been for the the Pearl version. So there's the box. And the manual for the Pearl version. So yeah, this is cool. I told him, I'm gonna have to definitely take them for these, because these are definitely come in handy. What else we got here? This is Rune Factory. I'm not familiar with that. I know a lot of these probably role-playing games. Wally, and then what is this? Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, the booklet. And then we got another Pearl version. Pokemon Pearl, and then this was as Naruto 3. So, I mean, yeah, this is cool, man. I'm like, you know, thanks. I appreciate these. I appreciate them, man, because I told them I'll put them to use. You know, can't never have too many of these DS boxes or cases or whatever for things that come up. Now, this, yeah, the Punisher. He had this too. It gave me a real sweet deal on that. So now this Punisher here for the Genesis, yeah, he already told me that the manual was gone, but it had like just a basic cover to it. But the game looked pretty clean, you know, little label wear on the top, but still, I mean, you know, this is the Punisher. So this is definitely a good game to have. Definitely a good one that's going to be welcome in my collection. You know, to have the Punisher here. So that for the Sega Genesis. So I'm happy to add that too. And thanks again, bro, for the bro price. I really appreciate it. Now this other thing in here is an actual toy. Now this toy, I used to collect these, so I'm kind of talking about these are it's a Godaken, and Godakens are Japanese Transformers. Kind of was prior to the U.S. Transformers that came out when Transformers came out on TV show. High quality robots, very expensive robots, and I got out of them. You know, I was like, you know, I got into other things, but he came across some, and I told him, I said, I'll take one of the low end ones, only because I haven't seen them in so long, and I kind of miss I said, I should at least kept one, you know what I mean? And I never even kept one, so I was kind of sorry I didn't keep one. I had Go Lion, and Go Lion was basically Voltron. But I mean, that thing was really, really nice. I mean, it was all die-cast metal. Before Matchbox and stuff did it, I mean, those things were really nice. But anyway, this is Gold Machine Dolphin. So like I said, this one is like one of the lower end ones, but still, it's nice to have it in the collection and in the box, and it looks very, very clean too. So I'm glad he gave it to me. But anyway, he gave me a good deal on that too, and I appreciate that too, bro. So here I just move that. Maybe I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll do that. Okay, but anyway, looking at some of these other boxes here, I got about 2 more boxes here. Now this particular box, I just got this in. That's the right way. That's the right way. Just got this in the other day. And another Black Friday deal. My boy hooked me up, Eric again, hooked me up with this and this next big box I'm about to show here. And oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's really cool. PS4, the gray one. I don't know why I thought I told him to give me the white one, but the gray one, it's still cool. You know, so it's good to have another controller. I don't even think I had another controller for that. And then lastly, this big boy right here. Let's take a look at this. Let's see here. Alrighty. So now this last one here is another deal from a boy. You know, he had a Black Egg, and I appreciate the hookup. He had a Black, you know, all during Black Friday, they had these deals going on, and he had hooked me up with a good bro price for a PS4 Battlefront. So here, let's see that. Yeah, PS4 Battlefront. You know, and Battlefront's included in this. You know, I don't know if I do unboxing or anything, but maybe I will, maybe later or something like that. But basically, this is it. So, you know, so this is all my pickups, you know, for this time. You know, PS4 Battlefront. Actually, I'm looking forward to playing this, man. It's showing Darth Maul and Yoda. Oh, that's a nice little matchup right there. You can see that, Darth Maul and Yoda. But anyway, so yeah, looking forward to this. Thanks again for the hookup. Thanks everybody for checking me out as always. I really appreciate it. So again, I appreciate you watching as always. Until the next video, you know, peace.